Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. It is Tuesday, the first day of December. Holy cow, 2020 is almost done.
I know, another whole month gone.
I've never been more excited for a year to be almost done, I gotta tell you. December 1st is National Pie Day, which I would have thought would have landed last week, which was weird because last week was National Cake Day. Wasn't that weird?
Yeah.
I don't ever think of having cake on Thanksgiving, but, pie. Anyway, today somehow is National Pie Day. National Eat a Red Apple Day. There we go. Bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day.
Okay.
A Day Without Art Day. Rosa Parks Day. World Trick Shot Day. And then the coolest of all, National Day of Giving, or what everybody knows now as Giving Tuesday, is today. Also, I got somebody that we're going to be giving a little bit of guff to on this Tuesday. We've got Charlie joining us for Tuesdays with Charlie. That'll be here before you know it.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. A new study finds that drinking coffee from paper cups may be bad for your health, they say, because of plastic particles that melt into the drink. Here's my question. Where do the plastic particles come from in a paper cup?
Well, I'm sure there's plastic mixed in with the paper to be able to make it sturdy enough to hold the
Do you think
coffee.
Maybe it's the lid that they snap on there? Because, if you get a paper cup of coffee, usually there's a plastic lid.
Paper is not going to hold coffee, not just standard paper. So there's got to be plastic mixed in. I mean, you think of taking a piece of paper and pouring coffee into it. It's not going to hold it.
And a new study by the Scottish Association of Marine Science found that the blue whales have returned to the coast of Georgia after nearly going extinct.
Oh, that's super cool.
Hey, we got some really cool things happening there. I've got a link to both of those in our show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
This is your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by timeforrehab.com. I almost didn't even read this story because there's a lot going on here. But Queens, New York, there's a club, I'm going to just say, that's in the news. And apparently they're not following COVID guidelines or pretty much any other guidelines. They were busted Sunday with an illegal party decked out with all the trappings of a modern-day Roman. I'm not going to say that word on the radio either. There's so many.
I have no clue what we're talking about because you won't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there were about 80 people that were getting drunk and drugs and much, much more, getting together. Well, let's put it this way. There were rooms lined with mattresses.
Okay.
There's a lot going on here. Like I said, they call it Caligula, New York, is what they call the thing. And it's the hottest swingers club in New York, according to this.
Okay.
So, like I said,
yuck.
They did not have the proper license to sell alcohol to start with, and that's just the beginning. But $15,000 in fines is what they're looking at.
Could you imagine going to a place and going into a room and doing anything on a mattress that a bunch of other people... I guess every time you stay at a hotel, you're doing that.
No. Check, please. Let's move on. That's what happens when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Kim Kardashian visited a death row inmate in Oklahoma City last week and vowed to help fight for their freedom. So actually, it says a couple inmates, it sounds like.
She's been doing that.
That's really kind of a cool thing. And if you think about
If
it,
they're innocent, yeah.
well, and I think that each time that she's done that, they've been able to prove their innocence. They just hadn't gotten any attention in the past, and she's really good at getting attention. So you know what? I think that's cool that she's using her celebrity for something good. And then Caitlin Bristow. Am I saying that right?
I have no clue.
Bristow
I don't know who that is.
has won season 29 of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I don't watch that.
And I think maybe we're using the word stars a little liberally here.
Yeah.
I'm like, who in the world? I could click on this and look, but I didn't see the show. And have you ever watched that, Dancing with the Stars?
I've seen it once or twice, but it's not something that I watch.
I saw a part of a few episodes just because it was somebody that I thought would be fun to watch on there. But
we haven't watched TV
I know. Yeah,
in
we've
forever.
haven't.
I mean, as far as just like cable TV, we don't have cable.
Absolutely. So anyway, Dancing with the Stars, apparently season 29, which doesn't seem like that's even possible. Okay, they had a winner last week. Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day. It comes your way courtesy of TimeForRehab.com. Video of a fist fight that broke out at a really long drive-through line in Colorado at the first ever In-N-Out Burger there has gone viral. One of the guys had his sweatpants fall off during the fight, so not exactly sure why they were fighting. It doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Miley Cyrus says that she, quote, fell off being sober during the pandemic. So she said,
I didn't know she was sober.
I hope she can fall back on being sober. That would be good for her. Popular South Florida celebrity hangout, The Wharf, has closed within hours of reopening after thousands of people showed up to the party without masks, even though there was a mandate for that. So they're like, no, we're done. We're done. And then Johnny Rotten. He was in a band called the Sex Pistols. He suffered several flea bites on his groin after keeping squirrels in his house as pets. So this was sent to me. I got to tell you, I don't have any squirrels in my house as pets. And I don't even really have squirrels as pets. I just feed the squirrels that are in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And but anytime now, anything on the internet happens to mention squirrels, we get tagged in it. Dozens of people that sent it to me for sure, but there was one that I got hundreds of them. It was the guy that was like a NASA engineer that set up the obstacle course. Hundreds, which is cool.
So
and
did I.
I'm not saying don't send it to me. I'm saying I love it. I just think it's really cool that now anytime somebody sees squirrels, I go, ooh, I got to send that to John. That's cool. I'll take it. But I don't have them in my house, and I'm not getting flea bites because I'm not that close to the squirrels. Tennessee Highway Patrol cited a driver going 107 miles an hour on Interstate 26. This is last Wednesday. 18-year-old Jacob Fannin was pulled over after they clocked him going 107 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone, by the way. He said, I'm on my way to get crickets to feed my geckos. And, by the way, he was driving on a suspended license as well, so probably not a good idea to drive 107 miles an hour ever. So just maybe put that in the back of your mind. Elon Musk has now passed Bill Gates as the second richest man in the world. They had a surge in Tesla stock, drove his net worth to $127.9 billion. By the way, second richest man in the world. You know who the first richest man is?
The Amazon dude.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos, or as Heidi calls him now, the Amazon dude. He is the world's richest man. You know what his net worth is?
I have no idea. Too much.
There's no such thing as too much. $182 billion. So there you go. A Texas teacher who was found guilty of having relations with an underage student and his girlfriend has received 20 years in prison. So I don't know exactly what was going on there, but it just seems crazy to me how many stories we see like that nowadays.
There's so many.
A lot of bizarre stuff. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We usually pick up the phone and we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
I don't need the phone this week. How you doing, Charlie?
The old phone's out today.
Yeah, you're here. Did you have fun hanging out with us?
Well, I'm here.
He's so ready to go home.
Oh, yeah.
You've been here for a long time this time.
Oh, geez, I think I died here or something.
Hey, we watched a lot of episodes of Andy Griffith.
Hey, we still had watching him too. So.
I know. So, what do we have for today, Charlie?
Well, let's see. Let's start with this lame little thing here. I've told you this a million times, but you can always see your nose. Your mind just ignores it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have talked about that.
If
And
you
then when
close
you
one
look-
eye, you can kind of see it,
Yeah,
though.
when you look down, yeah, there it is, right there.
Yeah, and once you realize it's there, now you're seeing it again. You just gotta. It's weird.
You just kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
I was holding up my glasses.
Well, it does something anyway.
Hey, then, we're coming up to this. November 14th is National Pickle Day.
Coming up to this, we're way past that.
Oh, yeah.
We are only 11 months away, you know. So
Not bad, then.
sneaking right up on us.
I've been here too long.
What day is it?
Hey, the average American eats 8.5 pounds of pickles a year.
Oh wow.
Oh.
I might be above average. Lately, Heidi hasn't bought pickles because she bought a jar of pickles that are kind of
I'm
yucky.
not buying more until you finish the pickles that are in the fridge.
I got to eat these dog awful things that are in the fridge now until she'll buy more. Ooh, hey, you know what? I could just run them down the
They're
garbage
just dill
disposal.
pickles.
We
There's-
just seen that on Andy Griffith the other day.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
pickles.
yeah.
Yeah, there you
there's
go.
an
See?
episode of that.
We're
What?
right on schedule.
Aunt B made some terrible pickles.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, they're ugly. Okay, then let's try May 29th. It's closer than...
It is.
The pickle day.
It's officially put a pillow on your fridge day.
I don't know why anyone would do that.
Why would you put a pillow on your fridge?
I don't know.
I don't-
We've talked about that
don't know.
before because I
I don't
remember.
know
I
what
think
the
maybe it was
reason-
on that day we talked.
We
about
probably
it.
got closer to the date that time. So. Hey, then, you music people, Bob Dylan's real name.
What is it?
Oh, I know this. I'm
I
trying to
don't.
think right now.
Robert Zimmerman.
There you go.
Oh.
I knew that too. I just forgot.
Oh, hey, then you guys were doing this the other day. It's a good thing we didn't go because the average male gets bored of a shopping trip after 26 minutes.
No kidding.
I would
I'm
say
more like
that's
2.6 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say 26 minutes I think
above
is probably a bit long.
Well, unless there's a bar involved, then you're okay.
Here you go.
Was at a couple of them yesterday.
There you go.
Oh, then I told you this one too, but the roller coaster was invented to keep people away from sinful activities such as brothels and bars.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So let's do something else that'll give them some excitement in their life.
I would think if you're going on a roller coaster, you'd want a bar involved in that before you got on the roller coaster.
You would almost. Well, I actually like roller coasters, but
I've never been on like a really scary one. I've been on like just little wimpy ones, but I've always enjoyed them. So.
yeah, I've always liked roller
The
coasters.
scariest one's the top of New York, New York.
Oh yeah, it like tips down where you feel like you're gonna fall off the edge.
I'll never do that again.
Yeah,
There was alcohol involved in that thing, too.
but there was.
I bet there was.
You were in Vegas.
Hey, then I got one last thing here for you.
All right, what's that?
In 2000, ABBA, remember them?
Yeah.
Yes,
They were offered $1 billion to reunite 100 shows.
and they said no.
They said no.
Wow.
That was $250 million per person. They turned it down. Ooh, I think they're great.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
You ready for a question for me?
Give me one.
All right. What % of people brush their teeth in the shower?
Oh.
What percent?
Oh my gosh, I would assume that's really low.
5%.
Oh, real close. 4%.
That was real close, Dad.
God, I'm getting good.
You are getting good. Yeah, that was very close.
I can't imagine that that's a super common thing.
You know, I have done that before when I was in a hurry. So, but I can't.
How long does it take to brush your teeth?
Well, less time when you're taking a shower and brushing your teeth.
Whatever. That's
When's he
so
ever been
weird.
in a hurry?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I've been in a hurry. Heidi was waiting for me. You ready to go? Yeah, hang on a second. I got to run downstairs for a minute. Take a shower, brush my teeth, get ready for the day. Well, Charlie, thanks for coming in, man.
Well, I had no choice. I'm already here.
We appreciate it. Well, I know, and we do have you chained to the counter over there. But
yes.
I will find that key now. I don't know.
Can I leave
where.
now?
You can.
Okay.
We'll talk to you next week, Charlie.
Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye, Daddy.
My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie. Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Worldwide, Lego elements like bricks and wheels and characters, etc., 36,000 of those are made every single minute.
Oh, every minute?
Every minute. 36,000 Lego elements
that's
are made.
crazy.
Bricks, wheels, characters, whatever. Yeah, so there you go. That is a lot. Very interesting. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for a news headline from somewhere in this world. Dateline Belgium. Belgian police are going to knock on people's doors at Christmas time to make sure they're adhering to the crowd restrictions. That just seems like a bit much. Like if it's,
it does.
I'm just saying, if it's a problem, you would know it's a problem. But it's like now they're going to go door to door. That I don't know. Again, Belgium, you do you, we'll do us. I just think that seems like a bit much, but I don't know. I've got a link to the story if you want to read it. Maybe it makes more sense. I didn't read the whole story. I read what I just read. Thanks for listening to a news headline from somewhere in this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A man hoping to get a job at the Washington State Patrol ended up getting arrested at the interview. He showed up in the interview headquarters. Officials say he was applying for a civilian position, not as a trooper, but it was going to be with the trooper, so I'm not sure what it was. 31-year-old is going to go through a background check, polygraph test. Officials say he admitted something that got the attention of investigators. Specific details were not released, but officials say the man ended up being arrested for suspicion of rape. Investigators say the incident happened years ago. Prosecuting attorneys say they do not yet have enough evidence to charge the man, but nevertheless, the officials said the man was not going to be working for them. So that's kind of crazy. Not exactly sure what was going on there, but yeah, that is why it is today's Weird News. Brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Now your moment of duh, brought to you by timeforrehab.com. He had it his way. I should probably tell you the story first, then that opening makes a lot more sense. A former Burger King employee. See?
Okay, I see what you
He's
did there.
accused of swiping $30,000 from BK in a year-long theft scheme. According to documents obtained, it says 35-year-old Daniel Henry Andrews from Alabama cooked up a fake employee and then cashed the phony workers' checks after logging bogus hours on the company's computer system. Andrews is also accused of stealing a coworker's debit card, depositing the stolen funds into that account, and then spending the money. He was arrested November the 10th, charged with theft, identity theft, and computer tampering. Andrews was released the same day on a $50,000 bond. He's like, oh, yeah, I got that.
Oh, my
You take debit cards? I shouldn't joke about it because I don't know how in the world. That is probably what he did. Your moment of duh, brought to you by Time4Rehab.com.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for fake news or Florida. Heidi, tell me, is this a true story from the great state of Florida, or is it fake news made up to trick you and amuse me? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Fake news or Florida. A Florida babysitter was charged with drug possession after smoking so much marijuana the family's golden retriever had to be treated for smoke inhalation. Fake news or Florida?
Fake news.
That is fake news. How did you know that was fake news?
I could just tell.
There was a lot going on there, wasn't there? Yeah.
There was too much going on.
Too much going on. Maybe if I would have just said dog instead of golden retriever. I don't know. I got to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how to slide these by you to get you to not always guess right. But boy, she is good.
Not always.
By the way, do you play along at home, ladies and gentlemen? I've talked to several people who do, and I've got somebody that says they're better than Heidi.
I'm sure.
I get it right way more than Heidi does.
I'm sure.
So, I don't know. It sounds like somebody needs to have a little competition. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. And now we're officially into December, so I can say it's the
Crazy.
most wonderful time of the year.
It's just so crazy that another
this
whole
time of
month
year
is gone.
There are so many cool things happening, but some of the unsung heroes this time of the year are the delivery drivers. And this good news story today brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. Take a listen to the headline. FedEx driver buys a new basketball goal for a boy in a random act of kindness. So a mother in Ohio shared a heartwarming story, photos on Facebook after her local FedEx driver left unexpected gifts for her son. And it's really cool. I like this. Coleto Wheeler said her FedEx driver, who was only revealed as Aubrey, brought her son, Elijah, a new basketball and a basketball hoop along with a touching note. It says, I just wanted you and your son to have the best hoop that'll grow with him and all of his friends. It's wonderful that you guys shoot hoops with him, is what the note said. So apparently they had been playing outside with something that wasn't that great. So the FedEx driver dropped off this really cool stuff.
Oh, that's so super duper sweet.
It says, I walked on the porch, I noticed the ball and the instructions manual to the hoop, and I didn't know where any of this stuff came from. I sat down and read the note and the letters that were attached, and that's where she said, I just started crying.
I love this so much.
It's really, really cool. And there's photos on here of the little boy, and right now they've got the hoop cranked way down for the little guy, and as he grows, you can see where it's adjustable, and it'll go up and up and up and up and up, so that's really neat. So many times, as a matter of fact, I just saw a video that was shared of a delivery driver for a different company. I won't say which one, but it rhymes with Amazon. They had gotten out of their vehicle in the driveway, and it rolled forward and hit the house. And then the lady drove away. The company paid for the damages and everything, but those kind of stories get shared all the time. Mm-hmm. Anytime there's somebody working and they do something wrong, everybody hears about it. Mm-hmm. So this person did something right. I'm glad that we're hearing about this.
Yeah, that's fantastic. What a sweetheart.
It really is neat. I've got a link to the story in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.